out of your way now.
Okay.
I've had to go towards you, so the back of you might be hitting me a tiny bit. It's all good now. Isn't she lovely? Isn't
the
she
park brake's on.
wonderful? Have you had the park brake on, and that's why you weren't going anywhere?
Oh no, it's this thing that does it with the winch.
This thing that does it with the
Well,
winch.
when you're winching, you've got the winch connected, and you take the park brake off, then you go to winch, and it turns the park brake back on. So it's not doing.
You mean the advanced menu?
Yeah, no,
I
no,
found
it
something
wasn't,
amazing
it wasn't
out.
in the advanced menu.
You know how you see sort of the light distortion from the heat of the
Yep.
if you move a half invisible tree in front of it, you see black plumes of smoke coming out of your exhaust that
Okay.
you don't see normally.
What's that going wrong here? I don't want that to happen. Stop. I've got things happening that I don't want to happen.
Things happening that he does not want to happen.
Aha!
What?
You'll enjoy seeing this tree bending and...
Oh yeah. I'd highly recommend doing your, like, which I think is what you're doing, but doing your like, be pointing back out the way you came in when you load up, so you don't have to, you know, turn around while you've got your logs on.
That's 10-4, big buddy.
Cool. Who are you calling big?
Well, I called you little in the other thing and you didn't like that, so...
I think this will make a pretty good starting line. I'm going to turn my engine off.
You'll note that one of my trucks isn't out there.
What?
Have you seen my truck that's out there? There's another one of my trucks out there. I just thought I'd bring him in.
Just this side of that truck.
I just thought I'd bring him in.
Oh, I'm going to stand up.
For a bit of...
So I've come round to Prang. What's happened to your log?
I don't know, I think some imbecile knocked it off.
Possible. But both of our logs were there, so when I was picking up my logs, it might have interacted. I didn't actually notice it happening, but certainly not to say it didn't happen. I think it's the only way that it could have happened. It might actually make it, I don't know, easier, but I don't think it's particularly harder. I put my bum up just to the left there. But you know what time it is now? Do you, Mr. Prang? That's right, it's South Dakota Facts time! The South Dakota flag features the state seal surrounded by a blazing sun.
A seal? Oh, they don't have seals.
Yeah, I thought their state animal was a bird or something.
Yeah, not a bloom, it's not a seal.
In a field of sky blue. And then it says, South Dakota, the Mount Rushmore state, is arranged in a circle around the sun.
Alright.
The economy. The state has a strong agricultural base. It's the largest industry in the state. Routinely ranks among the top 10 for production of hay, sunflowers, rye, honey, soybeans, corn, wheat, and cattle. Tourism is also a significant contributor, bringing about $2 billion annually. Yeah, I'd call that significant. The service sector, retail trade, and manufacturing industries account for the majority of the state's employment. Apparently the author of The Wizard of Oz came from South Dakota. Sort of a list of famous people, and I've never heard of any of them. Mind you, it goes sort of, you know, there's more athletes than there are artists and authors, so I don't know anything about sport, so that sort of isn't surprising. Okay, we've got a mental floss page about 25 rugged facts about South Dakota. So there's more than just one nickname for South Dakota, which isn't that surprising. We've obviously had the Mount Rushmore State. We've also got the Coyote State and the Sunshine State. Another more fitting state moniker is the Blizzard State. South Dakota is also called the Artisan State thanks to its large number of artesian wells. I was thinking, what's an artisan well? Oh, artesian. And is sometimes referred to as the land of the plenty and the land of infinite variety. That's nice, isn't it? South Dakota's most famous landmark is the Mount Rushmore National Memorial, a larger-than-life blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about what it is. Is that right? Well, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what Mount Rushmore is.
Yep.
While Mount Rushmore receives more than 2 million visitors per year, it may someday be dwarfed by a mountain sculpture of a Lakota warrior, Chief Crazy Horse.
Yeah, I've seen that.
The privately financed
I've seen
sculpture.
it on the telly.
Yeah, the privately financed sculpture has been in the works since 1948. It's the end of the Second World War.
Yeah, it's quite big.
If it's ever finished, it will be 563 feet high and 641 feet long, making it the largest stone sculpture in the world. Just for reference, up here it says that each head of the of Mount Rushmore, each head of the 4 heads are only 60 feet high, just for context.
And what was the other one in height?
563. So it's 503 higher than each head, but we're only talking about the individual heads there, not the whole thing. This is a really random thing. It says, if you're a loner, consider taking up residency in South Dakota. It's the 5th least populated and 5th least densely populated of all states.
That's good to know, isn't it?
Yeah, but generally, if you're referred to as a loner, it sort of means that you're lonely and you don't like that. Whereas, like, you can be a solitary person, you don't particularly like company, but you're generally not called a loner.
Well, I think some people like it. The loner. Like the Clint Eastwood. You know?
Oh, okay. What is it with you and Clint Eastwood in this series?
He's Amerikanski.
Okay.
Why are you trying to drive the truck with the keyboards? I'm just a winkling of an inkling out of line.
Here's a fact for you. Pierre, although it looks like Pierre, I am well informed by one of the previous things I read that it's actually pronounced Pierre, in South Dakota, is the only capital city in the US that doesn't share at least one letter with its state name.
Oh, wow, is that interesting? I like letters.
What nerd came up with that? Did you know? Did you know that Sioux Falls, I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced, S-I-O-U-X.
S-I-O-U-X. Sioux Indian.
Oh, okay.
That's the Sioux Indian.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota, was once known as the divorce capital of the nation.
Wow.
During the 20th century, most states required at least 1 year of residency and grounds of adultery for a married couple to legally split up. In contrast, what was again?
Sioux.
Sioux Falls had a residency requirement of only 3 to 6 months and allowed individuals to divorce on 6 grounds.
Yeah, a lot of things in the States are sort of different legislation.
Unlike, just a lot more, many more things in America. Sort of, the laws are a bit more state-based rather than federal-based.
Yeah,
which is less so the case in, the UK and Australia.
I hate to interrupt you, but I am right behind you.
Yes, I can see that. Do you come up to the left side of me?
There's
enough room.
There is. Okay.
And then we can get ready for our race.
Well, there's no way. You might as well carry on going. I mean...
Okay.
I'll just follow you out. There's no way I can race on this.
Okay. I think if we take the right turn and we come up to that place, the one that you could have turned down but didn't, I think.
Well, that's when I came down. In the
Oh, you did actually come down that way?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think if we go up there, then that'd be a good way. That'd be a good way for us to have the challenge of who's going to get back first. I'll go through that shortcut that's all rocky.
All right.
And you go on the flat ground that's a bit... I mean, or you can do it the other way, I don't mind.
So we only need one of these logs to get through, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, all right.
But I just thought it'd be a bit more fun if we both came.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's good. Otherwise,
I'm glad we did,
I'd be sitting around.
I mean, when you
ages.
compare it to American Worlds, the first Series 5, I mean, I had the least amount of bother loading my long logs today.
Yeah, that's true. You alright?
Yeah, I'm just trucking along. Hey, you're not scraping my truck, are you? Yes, you are.
What?
Oh, it could be just sparks coming off the bouncing up and down of the logs, like you saw in the...
Oh, yeah. Oh, probably on my truck. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. It's slightly hidden because. Oh no, you were scraping against my truck.
Oh, sorry. I mean, there's not much I can do. I was just going forwards.
No.
Oops.
You're going to want to come back. Hey, this will be good. I'm going to nick some of your logs.
What? You're going to nick some of my logs, did you say?
Well, I've got the crane thing up. Here you go. See what I can see. Down. Where are you? Oh, I can see you moving. Oh no, you've moved off.
I have indeed. Ooh, I've moved off, but not the right way. What an upcock, what an upcock, what an upcock.
Oops. Oop. Out. And down. Advanced.
I'm in reverse, that's why it wasn't working. He was in reverse. What a Knobski. What am I stuck on fair enough. Look at all that dust coming out of that tree.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I can't see it, but I know
of
what
course,
you mean. Yeah.
Still.
You stuck?
No, I was just stopping for a minute. Get myself re-prepared.
Yeah, there's a lot of dust and sparks coming off the back of your truck.
Thank you.
That's alright.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
I'm sure.
Alright. I think you should be able to fit to the right of me. Especially once I've done this and moved my bum a bit. You fit to the right of me? I think there's enough room. You have to push through a couple of lot of plants, but that's okay. I'm gonna pull my bum in nice and tight.
Yeah, I'm not stuck.
I'm giving you way more room now.
Yeah, no. I'm not getting this sort of,
What?
I'm having to winch myself up.
Yeah,
so-
I've been doing that for ages.
Oh, really? I've only just, well, so,
Well, I was trying to conserve a bit of fuel. So I'll give you a shout when you're perfectly adjacent, and then we'll get our race started.
so which way are you going?
I'm going to go left. That's why I'm on the left side. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, get ready. Stop, 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 stop. Just slightly in front of me, but I don't really mind that much. It's not going to make that much of a difference. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Did you want to restore your crane?
No.
Okay. All right, ready? Set. Go! Oh, come on! To winch myself off the starting line. That's a bit embarrassing. Okay, now we are rolling. Although what I will do is make a nice pretty mark for myself on the road. Okay, now we are rolling. We are in, of course, 5th gear, because we're not total. Well, we are, but anyway. Okay, how are you going, Prang?
I'm going good.
Oh, there's a bit of an uphill here. Apparently there's moose around. Now, I've got to make a secret turn to go up my little shortcut that's short but boggy. And I've marked that just here, so I've got a nice big visual indicator, and I did that while I was going slow, so I didn't have to slow up when I was going fast. Clever? I think so. Let's take a nice tight turn up there. Keep it in 5th for as long as I can, which isn't very long. Get it over into 1st. How are things going over your way, Prang?
I'm scaling this hill.
Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Get up the hill. And the other thing we've got to watch out for is fuel. I've not got much left. How are you going for fuel?
Oh, I've got plenty of fuel.
That is a worry. I will be a bit happier once I get to the top of this hill, because I can get into a higher gear and come out of my
Where will this hill end?
Yeah, that one's pretty rough actually.
I think I can see the hill coming up.